Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going to look at how AI models deal with new information.
Right, specifically when they encounter stuff that relates to what they've learned but isn't quite the same.
Exactly. We're basing this on a document analyzing these kinds of outcomes. And the mission for you listening is, well, to get past just correct or incorrect.
Yeah, to understand the nuances of AI recognition, the sort of gray
Okay,
areas.
so the document starts easy. Scenario one, correct recognition.
The ideal case. The AI sees something, knows it, labels it correctly, boom, done.
Simple enough. That's our baseline, like you said. But not really what we're digging into today.
No, the more revealing bits are when the model doesn't give that clear answer, when it hesitates.
Which brings us to this idea of an undefined label. The analysis highlights two quite different reasons for this. First up, kind of near miss.
Explain that a bit.
Well, it's where the model senses something familiar, like it feels it's close to a category it knows.
But it just doesn't have enough confidence to actually make the call, is that it?
Precisely. The key thing here is proximity. The sample isn't totally alien, it shares some features.
Like, maybe a blurry photo of someone you know, you recognize something familiar, but you can't quite say who it is for sure.
That's a great analogy. So it's close, but no cigar. It tells us something about the edge of the AI's understanding for that category.
Right. It's right there on the boundary.
Okay, but then there's the other type of undefined label.
Yeah, the outlier scenario.
This is when the sample is just
Right.
way off, totally unrelated to anything the AI was trained on.
Exactly. Think noisy data, or maybe something completely mislabeled that got into the test set. It's not just near a category. It's nowhere close to any of them.
So starkly different from the near miss.
No, completely. If the near miss is like that blurry photo, their outlier is like showing the AI maybe a complex physics diagram when it was only trained to recognize cat breeds.
Ah, right. No overlap whatsoever, just foreign.
There's simply no frame of reference in its training data.
Okay, so we have nearly there and completely lost. The analysis says both these undefined label situations come down to the same root cause, though, a mismatch.
Fundamentally, yes. It boils down to a mismatch between what the model learned during training and the specific sample it's trying to classify now.
So whether it's slightly off or wildly different.
The core issue is that the model wasn't equipped by its training data to handle this specific input confidently. Its knowledge base just doesn't quite cover it.
Makes sense. And are there telltale signs when this is happening? The document mentioned a couple of symptoms.
Yeah, two big ones are inconsistent predictions across models. So if you give the same weird sample to several AIs, they all give different unsure answers
Hmm.
and low average confidence scores. The AI itself might signal that it's not very sure about its answer, even if it hazards a guess.
Right. Those seem like pretty clear red flags. So let's just recap the key difference one more time because I think it's important. We have undefined label, type 1,
Hmm?
the near miss, close to something known, and type 2, the outlier, completely outside its experience.
Exactly. Proximity versus foreignness.
And you were saying earlier, understanding which type it is really matters, right? Why is that distinction so crucial for us?
Well, it points towards different potential solutions, doesn't it? If it's a near miss, maybe you need to refine the training data for that category, add more examples near the boundary.
Help it make finer distinctions.
Right. But if it's a total outlier, the goal might be different. Maybe the AI needs to be better at simply saying, I have no idea, rather than making a wild, potentially harmful guess.
So flagging it for human review, perhaps.
Precisely. Recognizing the unknown as unknown.
Okay, so it's clear AI recognition isn't just a simple pass-fail. There's this significant middle ground, this undefined space.
And the reasons for landing in that space tell us a lot about the model's training and its limitations. It's not just right or wrong, it's a whole spectrum.
Absolutely. Which leads to a final thought for you to ponder. What does all this mean in the real world? When AI systems running, say, medical diagnostics or self-driving cars encounter these undefined situations, what are the risks?
Or even opportunities if it flags something truly novel.
Right. What happens when the AI admits, in its own way, that it's facing something that doesn't fully grasp? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for this deep dive.
My pleasure.